Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jodi here.
Nick here.
And we are reacting to some more
Dara O'Briain.
Why did I feel like you had like a weird way you say it? But maybe it's a different one that you say it weird.
Not him.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, that's Russell Howard.
I'm like, how do you do
Dara.
it? And it's Dara doesn't believe in psychics. Neither does Nicholas.
First time I said physics, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good one. Oh my.
That's what happens when you do
yeah, psychics, I mean, give me a break.
I agree.
Give me a break. Because listen, you guys think I'm crazy because I believe in religion. But with psychic, and I guess I'm not going to listen now. Who can tell the future? By looking at your hand.
Let me see your hand now.
By seeing like your astrology sign.
The lines.
The lines have always been there. So the lines this week say, oh, you're going to get in a car accident. Next week they say, oh, you're going to win $100.
No, it's not that.
Same lines.
Tell me about how your life is going.
Yeah, exactly. Stop.
Oh, yes. I see it right
Yeah.
here. That struggle you're talking about. Yes.
I don't.
You would not let me take. Did you see how he's like, do not touch my hand?
I told you guys a million times, it's got to be the right thing, right time. I don't like being touched that much, especially like when we're being recorded. Like, people like that. That's just like, I don't like it. I'll never get a palm reading for a reason. I'll never get a massage. I'll never. They do free massages at my school every year for Teacher Appreciation Week. I'll never sign up. Never, ever. You kidding me? Stop it.
So good though.
I'm sure they do, but no one's touching me. So we are gonna go ahead. Besides my wife, gotta have to. Okay, wow. Didn't take that too well. We're gonna go and check this out. If you like our reaction rate, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hype this video up. Maybe not Nick's mean comments. Gosh. You owe me a trip to Scotland in July.
That is so
No, July is like the worst month to go to
appropriate
Scotland.
Punishment. Wow. Scottish people, watch out. She hates you in July.
No. I guarantee. Tell me, is July...
Don't let her in your country.
Is July the worst time to go to the Highlands?
Don't.
You will get eaten alive by the bugs.
There is never a bad time.
Here
we go.
On Watchdog,
in July.
I was going to talk about. There's a really good item about 2 months ago, and it was an item about a woman who would look at you, just look at you, and tell you if your aura was cracked.
Oh, but it's energy.
And then she'd charge you £680 to repair your aura.
And everybody's was
That's
cracked.
not a consumer issue. That's a fucking Egypt issue, right? If you're getting fooled by that, you don't deserve the £680, right? And my favourite thing about it was the item had a headline. The item was titled, Bogus Psychic Scam. As if there's any other kind of psychic. As if you could have finished it with a real psychic going, well, on behalf of genuine psychics, we'd just like to say, we're very angry about this. And so are the dead. I did a television show a few years ago in Ireland called The Kelly Show, right? And on The Kelly Show that night was a woman called Sharon Neal. Sharon Neal sells herself as the blind psychic, right? And the host turned to her and said, Sharon, would you do a reading for the audience here? And Sharon turned to the audience and says, has anyone here lost a Mary? In Ireland. A forest of hands shoot up. People are always losing Marys in Ireland. Some people had lost a couple on the way to the studio that night. If you sit down too quickly in Ireland, Marys will roll out of your pocket into the gap in the couch. And even then, she kept getting stuff wrong, and the host did a brilliant thing. He turned to her and he said, there's something that nobody ever says to psychics. He goes, Sharon, you got a lot of that wrong. And Sharon said an amazing thing. On national television, she went, well, sometimes there are so many voices coming through, it's difficult to know which is which. Basically, she went to the telly and went, I'm so psychic, I'm shit at being a psychic. You know what I mean? I'm too psychic for my own good, that's my problem, you know what I mean? That's not her laugh. Oh, I love that kind of stuff, like whatever. But all of that kind of nonsense of all the fairy tales, homeopathy, chiropractic, all of this kind of stuff, like whatever, ridiculous. And they make billions every year. The wellness industry, you know. If you're not sick, you've got wellness, right? Oh, sure, we all like to talk to somebody to have a bit of a rub, but that doesn't mean you're any better or worse off after. Ridiculous stuff. Nutrition. Oh, I've spoken about this before. Here's my favorite little fact. If anyone describes us ever to you as a nutritionist, just be slightly wary, right? What they're saying may be perfectly true, but nutritionist isn't a protected term. Anyone can call themselves a nutritionist, right? Dietitian is the legally protected term.
That makes sense,
right?
yeah.
Dietitian is like dentist, and nutritionist is like toothologist. I mean, I could call myself a nutritionist, and I'd be a phenomenally popular nutritionist. People would come from miles around. I'd be going, listen, you look fantastic. Let's have a pint. Come on. You fat bastard, I'll wrestle you, right? It's ridiculous, and it is just, even though there's loads of evidence for these kind of stuff, we still on some level would sooner believe the story as our mother tells us about a woman she knew who had a headache, and then she rubbed a cat on the side of her head, and the headache was gone the next day, right? And we even take some things for granted about our own health. There's a thing on the cover of the London Evening Standard. The London Evening Standard, during the year, had this thing where it said 10 symptoms you should not ignore. And you read that and you're thinking, right, this is going to be something which I've had for a while, but it's been low level and I've never done anything about it, but it hasn't gone away, and maybe I should get that checked out. That's what you presume it is, you know what I mean? And like, oh, that pain in my arm is still there. I can't seem to clear that chesty cough. The first 3 symptoms you should not ignore were rectal bleeding, loss of height, and sudden blindness. Who ignores sudden blindness?
In a few weeks, I'm
Who
sure it'll
sits in
come
the
back.
office at lunchtime going, oh, who turned out the lights? Oh, I know, I can't see a thing, it's awful, I'm no use to anyone today. Here, I'll answer phones. That's all I can do, that's all I'll be good for today. Oh, don't make a fuss, don't make a fuss, don't make a fuss.
Seriously.
And by the way, I wouldn't dream of lecturing you on how to live your lives. I wouldn't dream of lecturing you about health. That'd be arrogant of me, like as arrogant as these people. Like, look at me, I'm a big guy, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm no model for anyone when it comes to health. I winter well, as we say, euphemistically. And I know this, it gets reflected to me in weird ways. We went to buy a car during the year. Myself and the wife went to buy a car, and we're sitting in the garage, and on the garage forecourt, they had a little 2-seater sports car, and I said, listen, I know we're not going to buy, can I just sit in it? Because I've always wanted one, can I just sit in it? She goes, all right, you can. And I sat in the little 2-seater sports car, and I just looked and went, how do I look? She goes, you look like Noddy.
I don't know what that
I was actually going to say you look fat.
Hi, this is Dara O'Briain.
means. The only thing I could think of is, sorry, I have like little strings off of my pants, and I have, like there's a hole in my pants that I accidentally made worse today while cleaning out my classroom, like ripped my pants in the knees completely, so now I keep playing with the strings. But every time I pass a like really nice sports car, it's always some overweight like old man that is sitting there driving, and he's usually driving super slow, and it's like
or again, another man who just like looks like a rich,
like a douche,
schmug douche.
Arrogant.
Exactly, yes. Naughty, I just looked it up as like some wooden puppet.
Oh, it looks
character.
like Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Yes, I completely agree about the chiropractor. Now, my mom worked for a chiropractor for years and years and years. Not her entire career as an adult person, but for a long time. And I just...
She swears by it.
Does she?
Well, not him, but like by the beginning.
Me personally, I think chiropractic, whatever it's called, they are quacks. I really do. And this is the reason why. So she's always had back issues, right? So it doesn't matter. If your spouse, if the person you love is always in pain, you don't care who you're sending them to as long as they're legal. Let's get them some help. Let's get some relief from the pain. So we go to the chiropractor. And this is a time where we really couldn't afford to go to the chiropractor, but we need to get this taken care of. So we go there, and he'd say, like, and I don't know the exact terms, but he's like, oh my gosh, you're like 1.85 out of alignment. And I'm like, oh, is that bad? He's like, that's like 7 times the normal amount. Oh my gosh, can you fix it? Oh, it's going to take some time, but we'll get closer to like 1.7. What? For 18 sessions, you're going to get him down to whatever, only 5 times worse. And so they go. Okay, we got her all straightened out. She's good to go. Perfect. Excellent. Go back 6 months. Oh my gosh, you're 1.93. How does this happen?
The-
By me walking and sleeping and sitting?
So
Every time. Oh my gosh, you're way out of alignment. Let me fix you. You're gonna fix my back to go straight?
we did try to do that. And then I started hurting worse. Do you remember that one time I came home and like I couldn't get out of the car and I was like crying in our old home? But either way, I know that when I went to physical therapy, it's just my scoliosis. I have an S curve, and so no matter what, my shoulder is always going to be higher than the other one, and it's about trying to teach my body and try to hold myself straight, not necessarily about cracking your bones back into place.
Oh, that's just my opinion, and I'm saying the last thing I'll say is I had a friend whose wife went to a chiropractor, and
I know who you're talking
literally, like, either that night or early next morning had a stroke.
Because of it.
Because the person, literally,
They did our neck.
they induced a stroke. They did, yeah.
They did the...
She almost died for crying out loud.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Anyways, so... If you like our reaction to this in any way, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Check out some other Dara reactions that we have on the channel. And until next time.
Goodbye.